What's going on, everybody? Evans Gaming here, and it's kind of late, but I wanted to go ahead and cover some of KANO's new changes and the dirtbag variation. He didn't really get any changes at all in the other variation, so I just want to go ahead and cover what's new and how it can be effective. So I want to start off with the Black Dragon Ball powered up by Vegemite now starts up in 10 frames. So when you do this, your KANO ball will be 10 frame startup, which is incorrect. It is 9 frames, and when I made the video before, it was 9 frames when I made the tutorial. It says one more active frame has 20 more frames of block stun and 1 more frame of recovery, which basically means it recovers a frame faster, but is also a little more unsafe on block, which I think it's like -18. Yeah, and of course if you do the meter burn version, it's -12 when you land, so yeah. Black Dragon Ball powered by Vegemite when directed upwards, 20 more damage. Now this is something that's brand new that I did discover. So in my old video, I tried to, it made a new damage thing, so I tried to see, so this is one of the normal combos you could do that's pretty good. And you get 248. Now what I noticed recently is just trying it for kicks. I remember when I did so if you do KANO ball Vegemite, it's 90. And I did it with up ball before and the damage was still the same, but they actually did up the damage in this patch for up ball. So if you do up ball, it's 140. So basically a combo you could try now, do with up ball, is 263 from 248. That's much better. So basically use up ball now, or up ball meter burn in Vegemite to get more damage as a combo winder. I would definitely use that now. So let me see. I also want to see something too. Let me see something real quick. Sorry. Okay, still 140. I was trying to see because I know they adjusted some hitboxes, and there are some times where that move just whips out as an anti-air when it lands, so I just wanted to check. It's still the same. Hasn't changed. Moving on now to Molotov Cocktail Toss. This got a little better as far as being a lot faster on startup and recovering a couple frames. So it starts up 2 frames faster and recovers 5 frames faster. So it used to be 40 and recovers now at 27, used to recover at 30. So that's it doesn't make the move much better, but it's still an option. I only mainly specifically use this like if I'm zoning and then I'm like, all right, well, what's the holdup? Let's go. You know, just check them with something, get them moving. Because a lot of times when you're doing this, your opponent's just gonna sit there and just crouch block. The really smart ones will move forward, but a lot of people online will kind of just do this and just like, all right, then work my way in. So it's good to mix in throwing it close to you or further to them, just to throw them off. When they start moving in, you can start catching them with KANO balls when they don't want to just sit there. So that's usually why I'll do this, toss, go like that. When they start jumping around, then you get in. So, all right, moving on to the big daddy change, the chemical burn change. Okay, so chemical burns update. It's now 12 frames startup. It used to be 14. On hit now, increased by 20. So it used to be +4 in hit. It is now +11. Startup is, let's see, recovers 1 frame faster. Hit stun increased by 13 frames. Damage increased by 20. So in the older video, when I did 2-4 into chemical burn, it was 88 damage, and now it's 103 damage, going into 106 and then continuing to burn over time. So it's really good. Let's see what else. Block stun increased by 5 frames. So it's -11 from that distance. Had its hit region adjusted. This is the big change about that. They didn't increase the hit range on it, but it adds some newer combo ideas now. So before you could not do forward 1-2 into it, and now that works. It's strange that 2-2 doesn't work. 2-2 doesn't work into it. So, but forward 1-2 is the new one that does work now. It still works obviously with 2-4. and 1-1. So that's really about it too, because then it was 2-4-1. Yeah, so none of these change. None of those changed. And of course, he now has a new change where a chemical burn amplifier cannot be done as a close version. So if you meter burn, hold back, and you get a close burn there. Now, there's something really interesting I figured out with this, and I was going to show you guys. First off, just so you know, this will not work in the corner. So let me show the mid-screen first. When you land the meter burn version to put the flame wall up, obviously, of course, when you do this, you cannot get a Molotov cocktail to be tossed out. But one of the damage that does happen now is it does damage over time, but what it does now is it creates a hit stun wall. I'll show you what I mean by that. I'm gonna show you an anti-air version first, which is good for aggressive opponents. Oh, sorry about that. So if you put the wall up, it creates a hit stun wall. We can create combo opportunities. That is really sick. I love that. So then you can also now do this. So if you were to land this here, check that out. That's a really sick setup. So if they crouch, you can set up overheads, right? So let's put them on duck. Yeah, see? That's really good. Let's try it again. You can't throw him, obviously, because he's going to be just... Yeah. It won't restand him in that way. Yeah. But that's, yeah, really dope. You can throw them to restand, and when they're burning, you can dash in, and if they crouch, you could still get pressure. And if you force them to block and take jails, they're still taking the damage over time. So that is a hell of a buff to this variation. And like I was saying, it will not work in the corner. So if you get them in the corner, let's say you're gonna do like this, all you're gonna get is that, and it will not light up. So it's not really worth meter burning into the corner. So one thing I've been wanting to work on, I was gonna make a video about before these changes were made, is one good way to use KANO in the corner is instead of ending your combos with up ball, use setups with chemical burn as ender. So like, so let's say you jumped in, do that, and now that it gets more damage, you can set them in the corner and set mixed air, wake up bait. See, and then it lands there in front of them. So it doesn't work on the corner, but in the situation if you get away from them. So right there, it doesn't work. But you leave them in that corner for all kinds of pressure setups. I love that. So basically, if you were to anti-air your opponent, right? It's gonna take a little longer to do. Let me see if I can get it. Isn't it it's practice options, right? Starting position, right? No, never mind. It's the other side. Reset distance. Sorry. Sorry. Default. Right. Okay. So let's say they were trying to get out the corner, right? That is really intense stuff. It basically is going to make this version for KANO a lot stronger at keeping people jailed to the corner and making them not want to jump in. So if you land any combo and do that, it's better than using the regular meter burn variation. Sorry. I keep forgetting it's practice mode. So reset position is center. Okay, there we go. So basically, yeah, if you get like any... Just put this up and kind of just stay close to it. So like Sub-Zero can't even... I'm pretty sure Sub-Zero can't even slide. And I want to test this real quick too. Yep. That puts out a wall in anything. Scorpion can't teleport. You can just walk to the other side of the fire. If he teleports, he gets hit. These are great. It's a great way to basically say that this is a variation of KANO I think a lot of people need to be using more. And the last change is low hinge. His down 3 is now 9 frames startup from 10. And is 2 frames faster on block. Recovers faster on block, so it's now -5 from -7. And they fixed an issue where fatal blows switch sides when it hits airborne opponents at certain heights. I don't ever remember landing an anti-air fatal blow. I've used it as an anti-air, but it whiffed every time. I never actually landed it, but so that's a bug they fixed. But otherwise than that, yeah, those are pretty much his changes. Wanted to go ahead and discuss those with you guys. If there's anything new or any more cool, crazy setups with this that I find, or any better situations to use this, I will definitely make a video in the future, but it's kind of late. Like I said, just wanted to make the video on his new changes, and I hope you guys really try this variation out more and share it with your friends. I think this is a variation that should definitely be used more. I think I'm going to post this on Test Your Might, and I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.